we're going to review conclusions more formally for like 30 seconds. Actually, though. Sit down. So clear your desk. Please take the next 15 seconds. Actually, I'll give you 1 minute. 1 minute. Take out all of your drafts from today that you're working on. Take your binder after you're done. Put it away. Take out your drafts. So you got your flash drive. Get your flash drive. Deja, take out all your drafts from your essays and everything. Okay, and your do now is right here.
Did we do this do now?
Yeah, you think you did. It was a review. Part 1 is a review. Part 2 is different. It looks the same though, right? Boys?
What's the day like?
What is this? Okay. Bye.
Mr. Endo. I left my binder. Mr. Endo, can I sign into the thing so it can be...
Do your do now right now. Do your do now.
Don't you keep changing your email or something?
No, it's never changed.
It's Mr. Endo and Gmail. He keeps saying he ain't get it.
Make sure you put the dot.
Well, obviously, you
Did you
doing
put the
it.
dot? Mr. Dot in the way? Put the dot.
4 minutes. 4 minutes. Take the time to answer these 2 questions, part 1 and part 2. So Tashira and Danae began working silently. Go to your desk, please. Kayla's working silently, so Merrick to Kayla, Tashira, Danae. And Deja. Your seat's here. No, you can have a seat right here.
Oh, when's your desk is upside down?
Look here. There's a do now on your desk. Begin your do now. After you finish your do now, take out all of your drafts. There, right? That's it. 3 minutes. Thank you for a quick, quiet, peaceful transition. So Kayla, Merrick to Kayla for grit. Look how her head is down. Focus. In her writing. Thinking furiously. Material transitions back in quickly and quietly. Hands up. Today is the 13th. Two minutes. More minutes. No, no. Don't look at what I'm doing. Do yours. Do another thing. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Number 4 is the most important part here. When you're thinking about number 4, you want to think about the cause of change in your literary essay. And what lesson can we learn about that? So it's similar to a theme for number 4. One minute.
Quick question. If we finish typing our assignment today, we want us to submit it to you?
You finished typing it today?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go over.
Okay.
We'll have to see that. Click. 30 seconds. If you haven't gotten to number 4, seriously think about number 4. That's the most important part of our doodah today. Thank you, Marco.
Mr. Endor,
Yes, ma'am.
your attendance?
Yep. Sorry. One second. Forgot to jot it down. All right, finish your sentence for number 4. Rest of us, do it really quickly, really quickly. What shape? Which one of these shapes is our introduction? Hands up. Kayla.
Upside down triangle.
Upside down triangle. So we're going to label this one introduction. For number 2, on this part 2, you should have written, this is the introduction. Look back to part 1 on your do now. What's the correct order in our introduction? Correct order in our introduction, Lakira. 1 is what?
Hook reader.
So you want a hook. And how do we hook the reader? With a what?
Hook using a
Yeah,
broad
with a hook.
segment.
Okay, with a hook, we start broad. Another way we say it is we make some sort of connection to the world, right? That's what you guys did with your questioning and there like that. What do we put number 2? Yeah.
Narrow down the top.
So narrow to topic. And number 3, what do we end with, William?
State.
State thesis.
Okay, number 3, we state our thesis. Okay? Now, quickly, turn the notes over to the back. You will use your do now on the front page in a moment. Turn your notes over to the back. On the back, you see 2 triangles just like this. Can anybody guess what this triangle is? Hands up. Anybody guess? Yes?
Conclusion.
This is your conclusion. Your introduction is the opposite of your conclusion. Take that introduction triangle, flip it upside down. You have here, I'll label it at the bottom so you know it's flipped, your conclusion. Okay? It's a similar thing. You're going to start broad up here. You hook the reader with something broad to the world, narrow down to your topic, and then get really specific at the end. So if we're writing our conclusion, what do we think is going to come first?
It's thesis.
Hands up. You're calling out. Hands up, yes. Your thesis. Good. It's just flipped, okay? So the first thing you'll do, if you could write in that triangle on the right, at the very top, I want you to write, actually, I made a box for you guys. This might be easier. You see this T-chart?
What's the line for?
What?
Down here.
I'll get to that. See this T-chart right here? Welcome, ladies.
Can we still write this? Oh.
Yes. Heard. That's what she said. Take a look at the back. You can touch through now. You already have it. Ayan. All right. For the ladies walking in, turn your do now over to the back page. Turn your do now over to the back page. Clear your desk. Take out your things quietly. Take out your things quietly.
But what goes in the line for the first
So the first sentence, a conclusion paragraph. Hold on. Let me give me 1 second. Yeah.
The conclusion paragraph.
All right, let's get everybody focused. If you see me, put your hand in the air. If you're looking at me, put your hands in your eyes. If you're looking right at me, right here. See? Now look at your paper, and I want you to look at the very top. It says notes, and there's a bullet. If you're just coming in, a conclusion paragraph is a blank. What do we think that blank is?
Introduction.
Introduction paragraph. Turn. How do we turn it?
Upside down.
Upside down. A conclusion paragraph is an introduction paragraph turned upside down. So Tashir is filling those blanks in at the top of the page of your notes right here. A conclusion paragraph is an introduction paragraph turned upside down. Fill in the first part of the notes. David, fill it in that top bullet.
I said you still writing.
Yes. Okay. So Maya's got it, William's got it, table 3's got it. 4. We focus now? We all with it? Good. On your notes, you see put your finger on the left box that says introduction for those of you just walking in. On this left part of the T-chart here, if you're just walking in, again with Will. That's it. That's the only warning. You hook the reader with a connection to the world, narrow down to your topic, and state your thesis. Our conclusion is flipped, okay? So in that right T-chart, it says restate your, and we said thesis, because it's flipped here, so this is going to go up to the top. And then it says summarize your main, the main topics. Summarize your main topics or your main examples. So, where's my good marker? Did I just put this away? Summarize your main topics or your main examples. Here it is. So again, number 1, we restate thesis. Number 2, we want to summarize. I'm going to say examples, which are similar to our topics, right, but a little bit more specific. And lastly, help the reader understand your essay
Help the reader.
or help the reader, help the reader,
Understand your
help the reader connect your essay with the world. I'm sorry. So number 3 is make a connection. Just write to the next to number 3, make a connection.
I wrote it and then I
Good job, Lillian.
So make the reader connect your essay
Help
with
the
world.
reader. Help the reader connect.
Intro.
Well, it's actually connect your essay, right, with the world. So the 2 blanks there that I've underlined for you are connect and world. Help the reader connect your essay with the world. So why do we have this introduction this way, and why do we have our conclusion this way? Why are they flipped? Why are they shaped this way? Danae.
Because in your thesis, you're basically restating your introduction.
So in our thesis, we're restating our introduction. Why would I state my thesis at the beginning of a conclusion? Remember, this is the last paragraph of your life. Why would I do that? Am I just crazy, or is there a reason? Yeah.
So that you still would know what the paragraph is about once you get to the end. So like you can like go through everything that the paragraph talked about, so that you can remember, and so that you can help yourself to close up.
Okay, so you're talking about the paragraph, but you're right. This is our paper.
We
This is
had
the
an
paper
essay.
level. So if we have our paper right here, then we'll just put this over here for right now. So if we're looking at our literary essay outline, we read this whole thing. We want to start with our thesis
Because
to remind the reader, this is what I just proved to you, right? Do you remember that when I did it in all those body paragraphs?
Yeah.
You want to remind them first. Now, why would I end with a connection to the world? Hands up. Why would I end with a connection to the world? I'll wait for 5 hands. 5 hands, 1 at each table. Waiting on somebody here. Jaron, why would I connect it to the world? Think of your head.
It was something, I remember this, sixth grade, it was something like this. He always had to like have something like to connect back to the world or something. So like a sound or something.
Okay, connections are good. You did text self-connections with Miss Amida, but why is a deeper question? Leon, why?
To give them something to think about after they've read your essay.
To give them something to think about after they've read your essay. Fantastic, right? Anybody else have anything to add? Why would we do that, Michelle?
I was gonna say so that it could leave a good impression on you.
Right, to leave a good impression on the reader. And why do I hook the reader with a connection at the beginning? Why do I start and end with connections to the reader? Why? Yes,
To get the reader thinking.
complete sentence.
You will begin and end with a hook so you can get the reader thinking.
So you can get the reader thinking, good, you want to bring them in. What else?
So you can prove to them that your whole thing,
Essay.
your whole essay, what it's about, like use it to prove what you're basically talking about.
Okay, so yeah, we do use it to prove, but on a simpler level, you guys are thinking way out all over the place. We just want them to care, right? We want them to we hook them because we want them to read the essay. We want them to read the essay, so we gotta say, listen, my essay, it might be about Frankenstein, but it matters to you, Brianna. It matters to you because you can connect to this. And at the end, we say, okay, this is what I wrote about in Frankenstein. This is how I proved my point. You're gonna summarize, so first, rejection caused the creature to be blank. Second, caused the creature to do this. And lastly, the creature did this. Basically, just summarize what you talked about. And then you say, okay, remember, this is why it matters to you. This is why you should remember it. So overall, your conclusion, let's say 1 sentence, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 sentences for a conclusion. Not a terribly long paragraph, but it's an important paragraph because you don't want them to forget everything that you just worked so hard on. Okay? So by the end of today, we'll have a conclusion paragraph done,
Or
if it's not already done. And if you are done, you're going to begin typing. So let's take a quick poll. Can I erase this? We have these notes?
yes. No.
Yes? Anybody miss these notes?
I didn't know we were supposed to write those down.
And so long as you have these notes in one of the two forms, the table or the triangle. We
Oh,
understand?
okay.
All right, good. Good. All right, important poll here. So, we've got 2 things that we're going to be doing today, and those 2 things will depend on whether or not you did all your homework and whether or not your essays are up to par yet. Option 1 is you will be having a computer. These are brand new computers. I'll go over with you with expectations of how we use them and what we're going to do with them. Option 2, you're continuing working on your draft. In order to get a computer, you have to have everything here, intro, body paragraph 1, 2, 3, and conclusion done. So if you did your conclusion for homework based on our little mini conversation in the back about it, you're good. Raise your hand if you have all 5 paragraphs complete. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your hand down if you're not. 5 paragraphs complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You did your conclusion last night? 5 paragraphs complete. 6. So we've got Tiara. Keep your hand up. Taishira. William. Who else is done? Janae. Maya. Leon, you're done? And that's it. And you're still working on your conclusions. That's it, right? All right, raise your eyes here. Stay focused. Stay focused. I'll wait. Brianna's got her eyes on me. Got 1, Sierra, 2, 3, table 3. Waiting on table 5. Got all of table 4. That's great. Waiting on table 1 and 5. Thank you. 1, 1, 1. 50% of number 1. Macy will. Thank you. Okay. Raise your hand if you are still working on your draft. Raise your hand if you're still working on your draft. If I don't put your name up here, we got a problem. So we got Kaija. It should be everybody else. Jared, Kayla. Kushaya, you still working on your draft?
No.
Yes? Okay, all of table 3, good. You're working on your draft, you're working on your draft. Your draft includes any of these paragraphs. All right, so if you're working on your typing, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take the first, Tiara, Taishira, William. Will, you already have yours? So I'm not going to take you. Tiara, Taishira, Danae, Maya, and Leon. Would you please quietly pick up your seats, take all your drafts with you, and have a seat at the back
Like
table?
this stuff too, or just the drafts?
Take your drafts. Take your drafts. Carry your seats to the back table right now. The rest of you, this is your work time. This is your work time. You've got to have your draft finished by today. Essays are due on Friday. Yeah.
Can I go get my book out my bag?
Your book? See, there's an extra book in number 1.
That's
See, there's an extra Frankenstein book in number 1.
Yes, please, thank you.
On my computer. So you can use my computer. Did I tell you to come back here?
We gotta use our computer back here, excuse me.
We're going to use this computers back here. I'm going to go over formatting with you guys. So,
Can I get a computer here?
you can use your flash drive and use that one over there. That's why I'm not bringing you back here. Alright, ladies, you got number 5. You're going to keep this. 5. 4. Who wants 3? Who wants 2? Signing.
I love those flowers. I got to open this thing.
Bring your computer up at this table. Slide your desk around, please. Make some more room for Danae to come in. So, careful.
Yes, I did.
Okay? Alright, open up your computers, please. Hey, Michelle.
It's student one. I need to do my whole full dress and
Student,
everything.
Ew, there's sticky stuff on the front of my
No, it's
screen.
student one.
Capital.
See, it's in there.
Go hold that.
Obviously, when you're using these computers,
I
you're
broke
not paying
everything.
attention to them.
I'm almost done.
And then if they freeze, let me know. They're brand new, so they should not freeze.
Can you read my new introduction when you're done with them?
In a moment, I'm gonna get these guys started on formatting. I want you to get it. You see it have,
Wait, I need a quote.
open. I'll get one to show you what to do.
Click the I love being a computer nerd.
I need to start taking shit off.
This, that's not, it's not safe. It's not safe. Oh, wow. Thank you for being so honest. Okay? So once you open it up, you want to click on Microsoft Word. You're already on Microsoft Word? Yeah?
So do you have to be all like
Oh,
six,
never mind.
six,
Awesome.
six, six,
It said 7.
seven,
So,
six, six?
6 or 7.
At least.
You have to do all of those things well, but you want to give your thesis, summarize what you wrote about, so basically give each example and how it changed things, and then give me a few sentences to really leave the reader with something to think about. So student, what's the password? Capital student and the password student one.
No, capitalize the S in student.
Have you ever been a predicament where you have to make
What's the username?
And so you're not there's happened to not only children,
Got it.
but adults that get treated by their loved ones. Abandonment can affect people in many ways.
Oh,
Some people deal with the fact that they are abandoned, some remain hurt.
alright, so you have Microsoft Word open.
Of the book,
I'm
Frankenstein.
gonna go over
Frankenstein, due to the creature's abandonment, the creature's personality changed.
expectations for formatting.
Beginning as a paragraph and entertain
Alright, you are talking.
the new
Okay.
individual.
Alright, so once you got Microsoft Word open,
lonely,
if you look at the final draft, I just wanna make sure you're clear on format.
Yeah.
So, come on.
You want us to stay back here or do we have it on record?
Once you get it going, you're gonna go.
No, I had to add a sentence in there.
Come on.
First I was after he added it. Throughout the book, Frankenstein by.
Mary Shelley. Good job. Alright, so here. First thing you wanna do, don't worry about any of that. Don't worry about any of that. Wait. You're literally just gonna do what I tell you to do. So first thing you wanna do is go up to this thing where it says Calibri.
Done.
Click it. Times New Roman. You can't find it, click it too.
Here it is.
Where is it?
I've been scrolling for days.
Times New Roman. Enter. Okay? Times New Roman. Size 12. Mine's on 11. I need to change
It's
it.
like seriously small, look.
Yes.
Mine wasn't 12 when I typed it, mine was like 14.
And that's a
know.
problem, so I'm telling you for this actual formal essay, it's gonna be size 12. Size 12, yes I will, it's in the expectations right here.
My name.
Make sure it's left aligned. See this part right here?
We should capitalize the
See
A.
this button here? See this button? Click it.
What button? And it has a whole bunch of numbers. Okay.
So you wanna click this, it says,
Oh, line spacing. Click 2.0.
2.0. Stop it.
Stop it.
Oh, I'm right clicking, that's why I'm backwards and upside down. Okay, so left click that, scroll down, hit 2.0. That's double spacing, everything is double spaced. Okay? Even your
Double space annoys me. I'm like, look at
Once you have that,
have a title.
so the way you format, this is called MLA format. This is how you do it. Listen. So it is, the first name is your name. I'm gonna write Mr. Indorf. You're gonna write your name, first and last. Actually, I'm gonna write, to show you what it looks like. I'll write Andrew Indorf.
Oh, the capital. Yes, it.
So you click enter, it should skip a line. Don't click enter twice, hit it once. Okay? Size 12. Mr. Indorf, the next line, you're gonna write English language arts.
Very far, you could
It's a little far. Why is that so far?
we double spaced it already.
Oh, here's what you gotta do. Remove space after paragraph. Alright, so we gotta fix something.
Oh my goodness.
Write English language arts, you got it? You do your next one?
I'm lost.
Nope, you're gonna write English language arts. Gotta write it out. And then,
What do we have to fix?
oh, sorry. So, it should say Andrew Indorf. And then it should say Mr. Indorf. So your name, my name, English language arts, and then what, November,
There's a
and you wanna put the date that it's due, so it's due November, what's this Friday?
13, 14, 15.
13, 14, 15. 50.
Oh, I'm on 16.
Oh, 14, 15, 16. November 16th,
Yeah.
So our name,
2012.
your name, English language arts, then the date is due.
Yeah, and when it's, once you're done, let me know when you have it working something like this.
Can you turn around so I can see it?
My number was not like that because I got the first direction.
Wait, so do you see this?
No, because I don't it's slow and
Alright. You gotta click on home, this is how you know that, go to home.
16th what?
Calibri.
Oh, just now.
T, scroll
Put
down
a
until
time
you
or
find
something.
Times New Roman. Okay, size 12. For your paragraph, you click on this, and you click on 2.0.
Oh, but I didn't
You're
get
gonna click it again. Remove space after
Remember
paragraph.
what? 16.
Now, everybody have this done?
Yeah.
I know it's like so far.
So, that's awesome. Yours good? Let's see it. Alright, so yours is too far apart. And the reason why is because Microsoft Word does this weird thing, yeah. Microsoft Word does
Yeah,
this
mine is
weird
like
thing.
super far. No.
If you should format all your papers all the way to college, just like this. So highlight the whole thing.
1.0.
No, no.
1.5.
That's what I did.
Okay, so then don't do that. Highlight it again. I'll show you how to fix it. What it's doing is it's putting an extra space in. So you want to go up and click again on the paragraph thing. And you're gonna, nope, you're gonna keep it on 2.0, but you're gonna go to the bottom where it says remove space after paragraph. Click on that.
Oh, you see how that looks professional. You see it?
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all
Good.
awesome.
Nice.
I
Okay.
thought he was going to say no.
Now, yeah, that looks perfect, okay? So then you're gonna scroll down
Mine was perfect first.
and you're going to click center, the center button. Click the center button.
Oh, my dang memory.
Okay.
Tiara deleted hers.
Oh, it's
Look,
there.
when we clicked it, look, when you clicked it, it went all the way
Press
to the
Control.
Okay. Control Z is undo.
Why am I supposed to go over there? I mean,
Look, see, it did it
If
again.
you, hold on, so let's stop then. If you do not, if it does not look like this, let me know. Yours does not look like this, let me know.
Thank you.
every time I press the center button, it moves my date. Every time I press the center button, it moves my date.
Removes your date.
Yeah, it moves my date to the middle.
Oh, okay, then here's what you need to do. You need to click enter first. And go the next time, and then click the center button. Does that work? Okay, so click enter after your date. Now click the center button. Now that's your title. Okay,
Does our turn have to be small too? Because I usually
2012.
make mine all curly and stuff.
12, enter.
Fabulous.
Hit the center button here.
It's all Boris Frankenstein.
What is going to be on the
You can come up, so right now I'm just gonna write Frankenstein literary essay, but you can come up with a more creative title.
Yeah, but that sounds so professional, I want to use it.
Okay, so here's what I've done. Frankenstein literary essay. You can come up
How
with
do
a
you,
creative and fun title if you'd like, but it shouldn't be like more than a line. You know how to do good titles, okay? So for right now, you can type this in as your title.
No, I just have a quick question.
What do you say the title?
Right now, I wrote Frankenstein literary essay. You can write something more creative later. All right, we're almost done. Now you're gonna click enter.
There you hit the wrong person.
Click enter. It should be centered. You see how it's centered after enter?
L-I-T-E-R-A-O-Y.
You do that?
What do I take?
Good. Now it's centered, and to get it back, you just hit backspace. Back to the left side. Got it?
Oh, well, that's what I did. I said
This
is a lot to do.
Right? So this is all you need to do. Click enter one more time. Give yourself a little bit more space. And then you're going to start your ad save with the tab, right? Punch it in, tab, and begin typing. So hold on, to remind you, especially to you, you're not going to center your essay. You're going to keep it formatted to the left. Okay? You guys have your format set correct. It looks nice, it looks fancy, but it's not how we do literary essay, okay? So if you please carry your computers back to your desks, like now I gotta work with other people. So carry them back, not like a pizza like this, like this. Hold both with two hands. Two hands. These are too expensive for you to risk one hand. Don't close the window, just a little bit. Or else it'll shut down. Do you see how to format it now?
No, we close. I gotta change a couple of things. Dang it!
All right, so starting in 1 minute, I'll be back at the back table, bringing people back for support with their drafting. Oh, sorry. Those of you who have your papers, I want you to click on Save As. So go to the top left. If you have your computer, click to the top left, Save As, and you're going to save it as this. Last name. So your last name, dot, first name, dot, Frankenstein, essay. So last name, dot, first name, dot, Frankenstein, essay. So if it were me, it would be Indorf, dot, Andrew, yep, dot, Frankenstein, Andrew, Frankenstein, sorry, Frankenstein, essay.
I say
Just last name, dot, first name,
Save.
dot,
First name,
Frankenstein.
water for a second. See, look.
Okay, so you got
Your last
tab,
name.
go back.
Dot. Your first name. And then it's Vin dot. Right in.
No, he's talking to the
Why is it having so far in? I know how to fix this. It doesn't show up here. So.
because my essay's like incredibly long.
It's so tiny. I got my instructions going on, make it small.
Alright, score right now. Just. Oh, grid lines. Here they are. No, ruler. There we are. So, this guy, the button here. Gotta get me all the way back.
Thank you.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start with how's it for
Sharon, bring your chair back.
Sit in.
Wait a second.
Huh?
Can you meet me soon?
Probably for my then the quote. I don't know.
I can't help you find the quote.
I'm
So
sorry.
here,
Well, then it's just gonna
here.
be no cool. I took the picture. Then
Oh, you were doing nothing. Everybody has to take my
Did you say it already? You already have your whole sections mapped out.
okay, throughout the novel, Frankenstein, into the creatures, abandoned, the creature,
Okay.
I just
Alright, so let's see. Your pieces together, your
things like
change that significantly beginning as a kind-hearted individual and ending as an animal.
personality,
So the first one you're gonna talk about him being kind-hearted, or
if I had confused. Busted up for no reason.
first one you talked about in the beginning of the creature's life. Alright, so you know you're gonna have to go back and fix
His face was like,
Does that make sense? If in your thesis you map out, you say he's gonna begin kind-hearted, but your first paragraph is lonely, you have to change your thesis, so at the beginning he begins lonely. Right? Why is that hard? Why is it hard? Watch, cross it out right now. Jaren. So then what do you need to do? Change it as a kind-hearted creature, lonely. Does that make sense? Leon, you have work to do. You have typing to do, right? Macy, what is that?
It was Microsoft Publisher.
Okay.
Microsoft Publisher.
Beginning as a lonely individual and ending as an animated quality.
Well, kids and young adults do the same thing. I think it's a big deal. Kids and young adults do the same thing all the time.
What role do you play in this life? I wondered how did you get this life?
it was a one month.
That's one big sentence? Not me.
No, it's a paragraph. I'm talking about this sentence that I'm writing right now.
Before the
But
picture
this-
was born, one of the main characters
That'll be a right on sentence.
started his contact to discuss with the creature beginning. But he eventually realized that the creature was a horrible teacher. She always did. She was very led from his responsibility. In the book Frankenstein, the creature, quote, stretched out a hand, touched me.
But he also began the editing along
He
too.
still wanted someone but Victor
I said
fled.
he didn't significantly, he just began as innocent, but
He doesn't know where he is. This is an awesome transition, just so you know.
as,
When I talk about like the real transition of this, that's a good transition. At the end, you put that at the end, which is cool. But my question with this, with paragraph one, your assertion is that he's lonely. Do you really interpret and analyze, is this appropriate?
ever been
Or do you
in a
talk about
predicament where you have been abandoned and all of, if so, you're not alone. There is a percentage of not only children, but adults that get abandoned by their loved ones and other people. Abandonment can affect people in many ways. Some people get over the fact that they are abandoned, and some people get out the,
Tell me.
not, but change throughout his life significantly.
And what action does he take that shows that he's lonely? So when we talk about our interpretation, Karen, this is where we put here. You give me this quote, that could mean a lot of things. But you're going to interpret this means he's lonely. How do you know that this means he's lonely, but kind-hearted, and because he's abandoned? How does that all tie together? He's lonely because he's abandoned. How does that involve?
Talking about.
Just look at the text. Explain to me how that ties together.
No one types this one thing. We don't do this. It is.
How?
I hate you do like this.
How? Okay, what does that mean?
I don't keep my finger. I don't take like that. I don't take my finger to keep. I take all my fingers. Like random. Right. I can't just take.
Memorize what they are.
I can't. You take like this. They don't how do you take like this?
I don't look at that.
You don't take but one finger.
You told me, right? Okay.
With that,
You have it here in your interpretation. You gotta tell me how you know from the citation that he's only because he's a man. You gotta go ahead and analyze it, right? And say, listen, here, Victor's stretching out his hand because he longs
Have you ever felt
for
yourself?
his father's
You
attention.
said show that more than 70% of all middle and high school
Could you imagine in your head a little child
at
who's
some
trying to
point,
parent?
bullying can affect people in ways. Some go stronger and some remain hurt forever. In the book, The Bully, Tyree repeatedly bullies.
You can say all this.
At first, the
But
road
you've got to
is a life,
explain to
but
me
eventually he
how
finds a
does
book
this
that helps him
help
change his life. As a result of
You gotta
reading the book,
say.
there was change. There was change
how it has to
because
start.
if he was
Since the fact that
beginning as a
it's
weak,
like
insecure individual
that's
and
trying to get you to analyze.
confident and strong young man.
So like if we look at the creature's actions here, this is what you would write, right? You would explain to me, the creature stretches out his hand. He's stretching out his hand because from who? Right? Now, you can use a tip sentence here, right? Like, if his father had given him attention, where would he have gone? How would he have been different if his father didn't Well, you can find a word for that, right? So, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you have this all great, but you have to prove it. You can prove it by how his actions here show that he's lonely because of it. We're going to talk about that father. Talk about the young child. Does that make sense? So get a separate sheet of paper because I want you to erase this because you forget it. But on a separate sheet of paper, which you can staple right to it. You need to start from here. So this here, look here. You say this shows that you still want to but at first this is not you showing. This is you saying at this point.
Mr. Endor,
Yes, ma'am.
is Michelle Guy in your class right now?
Yeah.
She have an early dismissal.
Okay, thank you. At this point in the story, before the creature blah, 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 blah. Here is where you add your interpretation. Okay? Alright? Does that make sense? Alright, go back and add these sentences. Or if you want, you can add those sentences here. Below. That's easy.
what is
You
that?
can add it here and just know that the star puts it here. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yes, you
You
did.
gotta prove how this action proves your assertion. Makes sense? Get to it. Middle of the creature's life, he was afraid. The creature was afraid because he was but he didn't realize because they were afraid. The creature entered the attractive town. Some villagers fled. Others attacked him. But throwing stones Good. The creature walked So here, you want a little transition right here. So you can see here, the creature walked into it. Good. So you have your now you need your interpreter, your eye. Right? So you're going to have to prove it. Good. Your eye is where you do what we just talked about. You analyze that, right? So you tell me, why was he afraid? Right? How do you know that he was afraid of this? Why do you think he was afraid of this?
He didn't know he was.
Okay, but can you tie that into your thesis, which is what? No, hold on, look at this. No, it's not. It all ties into this, the band time. So in every single paragraph, you have to somehow tie it in. So why is the preacher so afraid? If he wasn't abandoned, how would this situation have been different?
Sorry.
Where did he run it? He took refuge in he wasn't abandoned. How and why this happened. Every paragraph, this why should have a little something to do with the end. You should be snitched. That's good. Good? Go.
Oh, this is a good job.
Hold on, I can't hear, too many voices. Hold on, 1 second. What? You guys, what?
Creature. Do we have to capitalize like creature?
Is it capitalized in the book?
No.
Okay, then it's not capitalized in real life. In our story. Is my phone here? Thank you. You guys have 25 minutes. I'll try and, you want to come back and try to hear? Quick question is what? No, but we do them well. Checking your shirt.
What's she saying? Okay.
Alright.
Okay, big roach. Go ahead.
Jared, let's go. Yeah, fix your mind right.
Can I do this?
She's right here. Alright, so where do you guys at? Okay. So you're rewriting your whole thing.
Where did that come from?
Revisions.
She left.
I make a revision and I find the mistakes that I made.
Okay, good.
It's
Now, you still need to work on the revision. Okay. Alright, so let's look at your first paragraph. After you find a citation here, I want you to try and grab What's your thesis? What's your intro? Tell me your thesis.
We don't know. OTR notes. Okay?
Throughout them? Okay, keep
I
going.
know what you're saying.
Alright, great. I like it, except that you have a little repetitive here. So you say throughout the novel Frankenstein, and then you say due to the creature's abandonment, the creature's personality changed throughout. So how can you cut down some words here?
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shut up.
You have kind of repeated phrases. So how can you cut down?
Underline the title.
Try it.
And then I'll go Frankenstein and then I'm sitting there. Wait, I can
Introduction.
yeah. I need to tell you.
You're putting it all together. You have paragraph 1, evidence, ACID. Paragraph 2, paragraph 3.
Okay, do it. Nobody asked you to explain.
Look at your
I want you to do it for me. You're told.
So, throughout the book, you're not concluding anything you want to add before I could go into the transition one.
Yeah.
So there's a few ways we can transition. You know how you have transitions here to say, individual story, story. Here you want to use something like in conclusion.